Hey, what up, y'all? Yeah, it's your boy West Sounds again. We still here in New Orleans. Unfortunately, what I'm saying, this is pretty much the last day, which is sad. But I couldn't leave New Orleans. Thought I had to sneeze right there. Without coming to pay a visit and cover. I'm just gonna say it like this. New Orleans is known for its musical history, its good food, but it's also basically known on its strong history of the West African religion of Voodoo. In other words, voodoo. And we are here in front of the famous historical New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum. And as you see right here on the sign, that is the beautiful Marie Laveau, who was known as the Queen of Voodoo out here in New Orleans. Hey, how you doing, son? Out here, I'm gonna miss being out here. I gotta come back out here again. This time, I'm probably gonna stay for like 2 weeks. But yeah, we are gonna go out there. A brief little history on Mary Laveau. Mary Laveau, there's been many high priests and priestesses, but Mary Laveau was the main one. You know what I'm saying? She was known as a great healer. She would do like love spells and everything else. She was very, very, very educated and deep into the original religion of the African people. So we're gonna check this out real quick. I'm not able to film the front of it because that's where the spirits are, and then they don't like being on camera. But you are gonna go through the museum part though. But if you do go through the front, there's many little voodoo dolls. You know what I'm saying? Little statues, little trinkets, and all that. Just don't try to film. So we're gonna be respectful. So y'all, come on. We about to go up in here. All right, as we walk through here, you see like all the old paintings. All right, you see like African masks and everything. We're not gonna be loud, so as we come through here. Especially this one. Yes. All right, so right here is a donation to the spirits. We're gonna give an offering right here, a donation, and please do not try to steal the money from here, because if you do that, it's gonna be really bad on you. It's gonna be worse than in jail. As you can see this statue right here, hey man, somebody didn't. This is a New York Metro card. This is a New York Metro card. Somebody from New York came here. Somebody been offering cigarettes and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So these are all like handcrafted statues. These are like German men and everything else. These are musical instruments. Those used in ceremonies. This is, I believe, an altar for Baron Samedi, who is the voodoo lord of the dead. Oh, actually, that's a nice painting. What people need to understand is, I'm gonna say this: not every religion has its good and bad side. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like unorthodox religions, such as voodoo itself, this is something that was done and practiced in Africa that was known to represent the ancestors and the dead and to heal people. But it's all based off nature. If you got bad intentions, it can work, but best believe the bad intentions gonna come back to you. But if you got good intentions, it can work for good. And I'm not telling nobody to convert to anything, but I'm saying y'all have to understand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to actually be there. You have to actually experience it to understand it. You know what I'm saying? There's good and evil in the world. There's good and evil in all religions. There's Christians that are bad. There are some that are good. There are some Muslims that are bad and some Muslims that are hypocrites. These are the voodoo dolls. You know what I'm saying? They all stick them in the pen, but it's more deeper than that. If y'all can read this right here. You know, Somebody dancing on a snake. And me, being baptized in Santeria, you know what I'm saying? Because I got the beads on me right now. I'm Muslim, but my Puerto Rican godmother was a high priestess in Santeria. So this all relates to it. Charms and kind of stuff. And as you're walking through here, you hear like the African drums, bones, and made into crosses. Whole dried up cat, black cat juju. Let's see what that say. Black cat juju. The black cat juju is hung in the house around the eve of All Saints' Day and the Saint and Day of the Dead. It is used to protect the home against evil spirits, particularly in New Orleans. So if you live in New Orleans, just get yourself a dried up cat. So Monterey do fish. It says right here, then medicine man cut the fins off and dried them in this form, hung in front. These are all protection. Like I said, some of this was used to protect, and some can be done for bad. Like I said, it's not nothing. It's not nothing evil. It's just based off of you. It's based off your energy. It's an energy-based religion. This is Melvina Latour, Queen of Storyville. Around the turn of the century, Storyville was the red light district of New Orleans, and I believe she was a practitioner. So peace and love to you. As you see, people have been giving money to her, so I'm gonna give a penny. Let me put it right there. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Mambo, Muma. In case y'all know what Mambo means, that means a priestess and high priestess in Voodoo. This is Mambo Muma, a beloved Voodoo queen from New Orleans, deceased as of 1985. Honor of the contemporary priestess, Anna K. Jones. All right, this one right here is a picture, I believe, of Marie Laveau, a woman dancing in Louisiana swamp with a snake, doing a snake ceremony. Okay, we're gonna walk through here. You can feel the presence here. We got African mask. This is the Hoodoo Queen. She was instrumental in helping Mr. Godolpho open the museum and donate some of the first artifacts. She is now a spiritual mother in another tradition and wishes to remain anonymous. Okay, shout out to her. Oh, sorry. These are like the deceased. Like I said, there's many offerings right here for like good luck. And please do not come here with your kids, because if they take from this altar, it's gonna be real bad, dog. This is the Voodoo Moa. These are babies. You know what I'm saying? Representing the different laws of voodoo. What is this? This is a slave ship. This was the slave ship that, that did black people wrong. You know what I'm saying? And why is there offerings in that? I don't even know. So I'm not gonna ask. This is the main altar. Yeah, like I said, a lot of like, since like Christianity was forced onto black slaves, they would have to low key hide their practices by thinking they praying to the saints, but they was really praying to their own gods, like in Santeria. As y'all can see, there's donations. Like I said, do not take from it. Do not take from it. There's another one right here. This is the zombie spirit juju. Now everybody know about that. That's why it's so. Voodoo is very, very deep in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna give $1. Hold on. Here you go. This is out of respect to the spirits. You know what I'm saying? All right, take that. You know what I'm saying? All right, which one is this one? This is the Papa Legba one. Papa Legba, he is the lower of the he is the lower of the crossroads in destiny. You know what I'm saying? He basically lets you know what your destiny is, where you're headed to, and that's who I believe who Mr. Johnson, the famous blues guitarist, met at the crossroad when he became a great guitarist. Everybody say it was the devil, but I believe it was this man right here. They blessed him. You know what I'm saying? With the skills of being a great guitarist. Let's see. I see Paris and Mrs. Laveau. Yeah, she's a very beautiful woman. I give her that much. Let's see. It says here, write your wish on a piece of paper. Oh, this is a wishing stone. Wrapped up. Knock 9 times on the stump. Offer a prayer to Marie Laveau and the Loas when your wish has been spirits. All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We probably have an experience. I'm finna. Oh, but I ain't got no paper. I ain't got no pen, so I can't do it. God dang it. But yeah, I done gave some money, so it's gonna go the same way. I'm trying to be sure not to knock into anything. All right, these right here are the lowest, but these are also the Orishas, you know what I'm saying? And me being, you know what I'm saying, a child of Ogun and Santeria, this is my guardian angel right here. This is Ogun, the god of steel and war, you know what I'm saying? He's the African god of steel. He's a warrior god. And maybe that's why, you know what I'm saying, he protects me because I'm a tattoo artist and I did martial arts, you know what I'm saying? But this is my father, you know what I'm saying? I have a biological father, but this is my spiritual father. This is my guardian angel. So I say to you, Baba, you know what I'm saying? This is Oya, his ex-wife, you know what I'm saying? This is the African goddess of thunder and storms and wind. This is Shango, you know what I'm saying? African god of thunder and dancing. This is Elegua. the messenger spirit, the kid spirit. He's a baby, when I had my altar, I would give him like, you know what I'm saying, cereal, candy, and all that, giving him big and fat. This is Yamaya, you know what I'm saying, the African goddess of the lakes and the oceans. This is about the old spirit. And this is Oshun, you know what I'm saying, which is her twin sister. They're twins. One is she is the goddess, the African goddess of of lakes and rivers, you know what I'm saying. So she's the sea and she is the river, you know what I'm saying. These are sisters right here. Here, so this is the African drum, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, there's money and offerings all through here, so do not take anything. Don't even touch it, you know what I'm saying. And if you have kids and they try to touch this, you know what I'm saying, you better pop their hand, because you don't want nothing following you back home. And if you try something, you better put it back and you better walk out backwards. I'm telling you, anything is possible. This is her veve, her symbol, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, it's not good or evil, so we have to head out. We have to get up out of here. We're gonna go to her house. Alright, that was a vibe right there, y'all. It was good going there, you know what I'm saying? The nice young lady even pointed me into Marie Laveau's house, and that's where we're going right now. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, it's nothing evil. And like, way before, you gotta understand.
Quick question for you today.
You know, I gotta understand.
What do y'all already know about it?
Christianity didn't go to all through Africa, except for Ethiopia, you know, because all those Bibles there. We had our own religions, no matter where we were in Africa, you know what I'm saying? The Congo, we all believe in different things. So it wasn't that it was the devil or evil. We are spiritual people, you know what I'm saying? We go by energy. Yes, there was evil in the world, but as far as a main evil source that has like horns and a red tail, no. We didn't believe in the devil, you know what I'm saying? Not saying the devil doesn't exist, but I'm saying, like, stop watching all these movies and watching all these this and that. And another thing I'm gonna say right now, y'all better stop. Oh, hello. You know, y'all better stop getting all these books from these botanicas. No shade to the botanicas, the spiritual stores, but practices like voodoo and stuff like that is very closed. You have to be initiated. You have to go through things to go through it. You can't just read a book, because anybody can put anything in a book. And also stop doing all them love spells and stuff, because if you go on TikTok and YouTube, it's been people that have been having some bad, terrible results from that. From people, like more likely men getting that put on them, and they've been acting crazy. But all clinging. That's why I believe some of y'all been getting unalive. And I'm not against no violence towards no woman. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I believe why these dudes been going crazy and killing them, because them girls and did some love spells on them and not know what the hell they doing. That's fucking backfire, you know. Don't hold nobody captive. That's holding somebody captive. You don't do that. You don't hold nobody captive. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. Life goes on, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we have attractions. Yes, we have sexual needs. But sometimes it ain't even worth it. If it ain't meant to be, it ain't meant to be. Stop using cheat codes, because you ain't gonna like the results of it. I'm telling you right now. But yeah, that's a closed religion, you know what I'm saying? You can't just read it in a book and say you're this and you're that. You have to go through a process like anything. It's like being baptized in church. You have to study the Bible, know everything else, and then get baptized. You just don't jump into it. Stop it. Please stop it. But we're gonna continue this walk. You know, me being Muslim, I chose to be Muslim because I felt like it fitted me. I have nothing against my Christian brothers and sisters. We are everything. Not everybody has to be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own rite of passage. But I'm also baptized in Santeria, and just like I told you all in there, I have an Orisha. I have a spirit over me. And that's so gone. You know, we black, man. We started all this. We are the founders of religion. But y'all hold on, man. We're going to let Marie Laveau's house. Oh. And by the way, it only costs $10 to go in that museum. It only costs $10. All right, y'all. We are right here in front of Marie Laveau's original house. As you see the sun, this is where she lived. As you see, it's kind of boarded up and everything else. I think her family still owns the house, her daughters. But this is where she pretty much lived, which is right down the street from the French Quarter. Well, basically it is a French Quarter, but this is where she stayed. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is pretty much an apartment right now, so it's pretty private. But yeah, like I was saying, man, y'all gotta just stop thinking y'all know what the heck y'all doing, dude. Man, hold on, I'm looking at something right now. You know what I'm saying? This is the original home of her. And as you can see, this is also part of the home too. You know. Yeah, this is pretty much the home. As you can see, there's trinkets and locks and stuff put on here for like good luck. As you see, here's a picture of her. Bloody, man.
This time we're going to pass by the area where Marie Laveau once lived. Not the house per se, it was a different house that was here before, but the area where she once lived.
And then she was also a hairdresser too, so. But yeah, and which is crazy, it's right across the street from Congo Square, from Louis Armstrong Park. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything's so close here, so spiritually connected. Everything's so close here. I literally can walk to everywhere I want to be. But y'all hold on, man. It's our last day, so we're gonna walk through a little bit, see what else we can get into. We're visiting the Freedom Tree, which is right next door to the Ancestor Tree. The Freedom Tree is where all the ancestors became free at. And I see the little offerings right here. From bananas to food. You know what I'm saying? Everything else. This is the Freedom Tree. One thing about trees are spiritual and they can hold energy. And they've been here longer than humans. This tree is like around, like, I bet you, like more than 400 years old. And it's seen it all. So what we're gonna do is, we're not gonna step on anything. We're gonna feel the spiritual energy of the tree. And in native culture, they say that if you cut down a tree, you lose a star. So that's what we finna do. But yeah, man, like, it's been great coming to New Orleans. You know, I feel so welcome here. It's nice. You know what I'm saying? Besides what everybody say, but everybody everywhere has its bad parts. Y'all just gotta go experience it instead of looking at that stuff on TV all the time. Like, do your own research. you know. But yeah, right, right. Y'all just hold on real quick, man. Yeah. It's been great coming here. You know what I'm saying? Feeling the good vibes out here. But yeah, you know, it's been great coming to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? I may not be able to have to get everybody on my list, but shoot, I feel like I did what I had to do. I will be coming here again, though. You know, I love the vibe here. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait. Don't go to your grave wishing you could have did this and could have did that. You best do it right now, because you're gonna regret it when you get older, when it's time for you to go meet the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So when it's time for you too, you ain't gotta be wondering why I didn't do this or why I should have did it that way. Make the change now. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, if y'all can, you know what I'm saying, I will be having more. I'm gonna try to get as much more today. I was trying to go to Marie Laveau's grave and stuff, but since there was a lot of vandalism and people doing weird things to it over the years, they made it more secure, and now you gotta get a tour guide for it, and I'm not willing to pay that. I'm not trying to be cheap, I'm just saying. But at least I got to a house and got to see some good things inside the Voodoo Museum. Shout out to them. It's only $10 to go up in there. You cannot take pictures in the front, but you can take pictures in the back. You know what I'm saying? You can't take no picture videos in the front. The spirits will not like that. They would not like that at all. Hey, I'm sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm just getting spiritually overwhelmed here. I feel at peace here. So peaceful. Reminds me of Cambodia for some reason. But yeah, this is probably gonna be the last time I'm gonna be doing videos until I move out of the country, to Cambodia. But I low-key feel like I need to make another visit to New Orleans before I leave the country for another week or so. But I feel like I accomplished a lot. I feel like I've been here longer than a week. I feel so protected, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't just do this for me. I did this for us. I did this to show a part of New Orleans that nobody don't really be showing. I showed y'all the rawest, and it's still more to show, but at least I showed y'all. Because while some of these people out here just going out here just to get drunk and dance, man, like, why didn't y'all come over here to Congo Square? Why didn't y'all go here, go there to know the black history that made New Orleans? New Orleans was started by the French, but it was the blacks that pretty much made it how it is. You know what I'm saying? You got Louis Armstrong Airport, Louis Armstrong Park. You know what I'm saying? That man literally gave New Orleans its true shine. You know what I'm saying? No shade to nobody else, but he was the man. If you have a state that names an airport after you and a park after you, you were somebody today. He was very important. So if anything, he's the king. He's the true king of New Orleans. And R.I.P. to him. Yeah, but yeah, you know, I gotta make another visit out here. I got to, and I will. Like I said, this year gonna be probably my last year in the States. I plan on moving to Asia. I love every bit of it. This was needed. I'm more focused than I ever been. You know, if I can do it, you can do it, we can do it, and we are doing it. All it takes for one person to make a change. All it takes for one person to influence the other to do better or to be great. That's all it takes is to do better. We need to stop tearing each other down and stop being in these bad competitions with each other and work together. And I'm not saying as black people as a whole, I'm talking about us as human beings, period, but mainly my people, cause y'all, you know, some of y'all ain't been doing right, and it's sad. I'm black and proud, but I hate what we do to each other. But then again, that's just life, period. You can't be friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just because we got the same skin tone doesn't mean we have to be friends, or I'm going to invite you over to my house or anything else. Just know how to deal with somebody on a certain level and move on with your life. But y'all hold on real quick, you know what I'm saying? We gotta head to the next destination. Authentic chicken and waffles. Look at that right there. Look at that. And also, I got something I never really had. A beignet. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is right here. It's like a biscuit with powdered sugar on it. You know what I'm saying? It's good. So, cheers. You know what I'm saying? Let's try it. Mmm. 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 Okay. Yep. You know, and I feel so sad right now because I really want to go to Loretta's, which is down the street, but unfortunately, due to the Louisiana law, a lot of businesses close like around 5 or 4 or 6. So I really didn't get a chance to get to all the businesses I wanted to go to, all the black-owned businesses. But shout out to, you know, Heard That Chicken, you know what I'm saying? Well, Heard That Kitchen. I will get to y'all next time. Shout out to, you know, Chicken and Watermelon that let me feature them. Shout out to all the black businesses I didn't get to, but I will get to you in my next run out here. But this is real good. Real good. Let me try this chicken real quick. They took their time too. What's up, man? You know, so yeah. Like I said, you know, y'all gotta support. We gotta support each other in everything we do. You know, this may be a short video, you know, but it's been a great experience. You know, shout out to New Orleans. I love y'all with all my heart. Thank you for welcoming me and all the people I met through here. Shout out to that brother that be in Congo Square. He's the author of Congo Square. So if you ever go to New Orleans, go straight to that brother over there. He's located right there by Louis Armstrong Park. Well, it's in Louis Armstrong Park, but Congo Square's right there on the corner. And you gonna see him there. You know, go to Chicken and Watermelon over there in Uptown New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? You know, and also come over here to Daisy Mays off of Loyola. You know, and like I'm always say, and I'm always gonna keep saying it, y'all. If I can do it, you can do it, we can do it. It's Black History Month, Black Power. You know what I'm saying? Ashe to the ancestors and the Orishas that allowed me, you know, to come to the Voodoo Museum, shout out to them, the film, and give y'all the good history of a voodoo from the art and everything else, and give y'all the brief thing of like, don't be so quick to judge, get your own research, and just understand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's own people had their own set of religion and beliefs way before Christianity, well, way before any Orthodox religion. We had our own religions, the Latinos, the Asians, the Middle Easterns, you know what I'm saying? We all had our own. So y'all stay up and be ready for the next adventure. See you.
Yo, the camera's rolling!
And like, what the hell?
They sent me home and I got to drive with the
That's all
Thank you.
I mean, he got
Y'all want to see more? Everybody say yeah. Everybody say oh yeah. All right, coming up next, all the way. We're getting angry. Texas. Everybody, we got my man Texas coming. Texas Tony is going to be flying. The louder you scream is the more he flies. Watch him. Everybody makes it. Everybody say hey up. Say hey up. Say whoop whoop. Say whoop whoop. Say whoop whoop. Say go black guy, go black guy, go. Say go black guy, go black guy, go. He's fine. He's cool. He got 7 baby mamas. Make some noise. All right, coming up next, all the way from Costa Rica. We got my homegirl, Melanie. Make some noise from Costa Rica. Everybody give it a His name is Bubble. Michael Bubble. Come on and get him, Marlena. Come on, Marlena.
Really feel like soft. Like they